everyone, and welcome to downtown Lansing. The Sexton J-Dubs playing host to the Portland Raiders in Week 2 of the MHSAA Game of the Week on OpenEndedMedia.com. I'm Colton Wesley, ready to bring this one live to you. We were here a week ago. Sexton losing to Everett 24-14. A game they'll feel they should have done better in.
Ready for some football.
The Portland Raiders, for their part, coming off a district title a year ago, a 10-win season a year ago. Defeated Detroit Country Day 30-6 a week ago, an impressive performance. We're going to see them run the football. It's what Portland's done for years. This is their identity. Defensively, they're extremely strong as well. Brady Rowe, a pair of pick sixes for Portland in that win. It's a Friday night in September. Sexton has won the toss and elected to defer, which means that Portland will be receiving the opening kickoff, moving right to left across
Sexton's won the coin toss in the first and second half. It will be defending the north end zone.
Today's game is presented by the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty spends a lot of time working in different communities, but the message is always the same. The housing market is hot, it's complicated, and it's complex. So what can you do? Work with a real estate professional who is dedicated to working with you, not through you. That real estate agent is Mid-Michigan's own Robert Dowding at Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying, selling, or unsure of what to do next, the Robert Dowding Group will take the time to help you achieve your next step. Find them on Facebook at the Robert Dowding Group, or call them at 517-853-6390. That's 517-853-6390. The J-Dubs wearing black helmets, red shirts, red pants. They'll be kicking off right to left across your screen. Gene Mitty will do the honors. Portland in the red helmets, white shirts, white pants. Brady Rowe back deep to return along with Deacon Townsend. That is Nolan Ziptowski. One half of that running back duo that has been so good for Portland so far this year. Kick is away. Ziptowski will take it from the 20. And he's down right at the 23-yard line.
Ziptowski on the return for the Raiders. Brought down by 2. Josiah Stewart.
So let's have a look at what this Portland offense can do. We know they want to run the football. We know that Caden Dickerson's a big part of the offense. We know that Nolan Ziptowski's a big part of the offense.
From their own 24-yard
well
line,
for them
first
last
down
year.
Portland.
We're going to try to replicate that success again. Up under center is Ethan Castle. A tight formation with 2 tight ends. Castle takes the snap, handoff, up the middle, over the 30, over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Goes Ziptowski,
the ball carrier.
Gain of 10, and that'll
Tackle
move the
made by
chains.
Willie Brown. He's already playing the first down for Portland. Ball is spotted at the Raider 36-yard line.
Once again, kind of that flex bone formation. We have the 2 primary runners lined up as tight ends. Handoff up the middle. He's got space. Caden Dickerson down the sideline.
Dickerson,
up
the
over
ball
the 50
carrier.
and out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by Josiah Stewart.
That's a gain of 24.
As long as the play is the first down for Portland. Ball is spotted at the J-Dub 39-yard line.
Raiders already in business. First and 10 at the Sexton 39-yard line. The snap, handoff, up the middle again. Spinning out of a tackle over the 35 down to the 30 is Dickerson. That's
Dickerson,
a gain
the ball
of 8.
carrier. Tackle by Maxwell.
Portland. Portland doing exactly what they set out to do. establishing this ground game early. Ball on the 31-yard line.
2nd and 2.
Up under center, the give. Ziptowski finds a block over the 20, cuts it back inside the 15. Ziptowski beats another man in the secondary, and he's into the end zone for a Portland touchdown.
Ziptowski, the ball carrier. There's a flag on the play.
That was all too easy for Nolan Ziptowski. But it looks like they're going to bring it back for a penalty.
Holding against Portland.
So the outstanding individual effort from Nolan Ziptowski is wiped away. Instead, it's going to be a hold that will push them forward 4 yards. It was down the field.
The ball is spotted at Sexton, 35.
Second down and 2, so they're going to back it up 4 yards. 4-yard holding penalty for Portland. 2nd down and 6 at the 35. Handoff up the middle, 1st down. Dickerson.
Dickerson, the ball carrier. Tackle made by 7, Zakai Hurd.
Ball on the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Portland.
Was all the plays, the 1st down for Portland. Ball is spotted at the J-Dub 25.
4 plays. 53 yards all on the ground. Castle up under center again. The give. Ziptowski around the left side. Bounces outside up over the 20. He'll be knocked out of bounds right around the 19-yard line.
Ziptowski, the ball carrier.
It's going to be a game of 6 on the play.
Lewis. Correction, Evans.
Bring up 2nd down and 4 as we move past the 10-minute mark in the first quarter.
2nd down and 4.
Raiders in the red zone. That same 2-receiver flexbone formation. Handoff the other way. Up over the 15 down to the 13-yard line goes Brad Myers.
Myers, the ball carrier.
The ball game. Picks up 6 and a 1st
Tackle
down.
made by Hurd. Results in a Portland 1st down.
1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line for the
Ball is
Raiders.
spotted about the 12-yard line of Sexton.
Same formation, Castle up under center. Sexton trying to load the box with 8. The give, Dickerson up the middle, breaks a tackle inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line, carries his man down near the goal line. Dickerson, a huge week,
Tackle by 8,
132
Matt Brown.
yards in that win over Detroit Country Day. Already got 51 yards in this first drive.
1st and goal,
Ball on the
Portland from the
2-yard
J-Dub 3
line after that gain of 10 by Dickerson. Castle up under center. The snap, the give, Ziptowski gonna walk in untouched, and that one's gonna count.
Ziptowski, the ball carrier. Good for a Portland Raider touchdown.
77 yards, 7 plays. And the Portland Raiders making it look easy in the early goings here. 8:31 to go in the first quarter. Extra point attempt, snap is low, but they get the spot down, and the kick is no good.
And the extra point is no
Wide
good.
right from Chase Fullett.
8:31 remaining in the first quarter. Portland 6.
8:31 to go first quarter. Portland leading 6-0. You're watching the Lansing Area MHSAA Game of the Week on openendedmedia.com. Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation: fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. So a rough start for the Sexton defense. Portland running roughshod on them in that first 4.5 minutes. We'll see how the offense responds. We saw them kind of in fits and spurts a week ago. Kick is away, angling towards the sideline. It is going to just roll out of bounds. A wise choice by Jasper Purdue to let that roll out of bounds. And that will allow for good field position for this Sexton offense. And one of the questions, I think, leading into this game perhaps was who was going to start at quarterback after Zion Mathis and Abigail Carter-Foreman both saw significant time. Looks like it's going to be Zion Mathis
Kick out of bounds against Portland
to start for the J-Dubs, who will start their first drive of the game on their own 35-yard line.
Ball is spotted at the 35-yard line after the penalty. Will be 1st and 10 for Sexton.
Mathis, a true dual threat quarterback. He offers this offense some verticality, but also the ability to move the ball with his legs. Lots of changes, guys yelling at each other in the receiving group. They finally get their formation set. Man in motion is Josiah Stewart. They're going to give it to him on a sweep. Stewart is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I think the ball popped out, and it did. The ball popped out. It's Portland football.
Stewart on the carry.
First carry of the game, Josiah Stewart fumbles. Ball is scooped up by Carter White.
Recovery made by 52, Carter White.
And it is the start of nightmares for the Portland Raiders. They lost to this team twice a year ago, once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. And you could not afford this kind of start.
First down, Portland from the J-Dub 30.
So the Portland offense will get started at the Portland 30-yard line. Snap, gives, Zutowski up over the 25-yard line and slung to the ground at the 24-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
Tackle made by Matt Brown. Gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4.
Not a lot of subtlety to this Portland offense, but why be subtle when a direct ground game works so well? Averaging over 10 yards a play here in this first quarter. Under 8 to play. Snap, give, left side this time. It's Myers, breaks the tackle inside the 20. Down to the 15, still going on his feet. Myers is into the end zone. Touchdown, Portland. Brad Myers denied 3 or 4 J-Dubs defensive backs and linebackers on his way to the house. Portland doubles their lead. It's 12-0. About as impressive a start as you could ask for this Portland offense, and they're going to leave the offense on the field to go for 2. Try to make it a 14-point game. Dickerson, Zibitowski, and Myers, the backs in the formation. Keeping it himself. Castle, he's going to throw for it. It's caught at the goal line, and he's in. Caden Dickerson.
2-point conversion is good.
So the play action
7:39
game
remaining in the first quarter. Portland 14.
Gives the Raiders a 14-point advantage. 7:39 to go in the first quarter. Tanuki's Trading Post is Lansing's anime store located at 1910 East Michigan in downtown Lansing. Tanuki's Trading Post is your home for Gundam models, vinyl, anime OSTs, anime figures, anime card games, and more. Check them out, 1910 East Michigan Avenue, Tanuki's Trading Post. I want to thank all of our amazing sponsors, Onyx and Brandon out at Tanuki's. Great folks. If anime is your hobby, Tanuki's is your store. Model kits and build days. Anime figures, DVDs, manga, and of course, the most extensive anime vinyl
Brown and Stewart beat the receive for J-Dubs.
in mid-Michigan. Ball is on the tee, kick is away. This one once again angling towards the sideline, and once again will be out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
And the J-Dubs will start at their own 35-yard line.
Kick goes out of bounds.
So J-Dubs fumbling on the first play from scrimmage. Portland's offense unstoppable their first two trips. It's 14-0. We haven't even played half a quarter yet. A huge mess for the J-Dubs now. This offense is going to try to clean it up.
Ball spotted at the J-Dub 35-yard line. First and 10 for Sexton.
Zion Mathis in the shotgun. One receiver on either side. Takes the snap. Quick throw deep. He's got a man downfield beating the defense. It's Josiah Stewart. Josiah Stewart is going to the house. Touchdown, Sexton. A response desperately needed by the Sexton offense. Josiah Stewart, a little head fake on the route. The corner bites, and he beats the safety to the end zone. And the J-Dubs are back in it. J-Dubs will go for two. Josiah Stewart leaving the entire Portland defense behind him. 65-yard touchdown. Sexton will try to cut the lead to 6. Mathis in the gun. Takes the snap. The give. Jasper Purdue going to get met in the hole and dropped. The 2-point conversion is no good.
7:28 remaining in the first quarter.
But a huge response
Sexton 6.
from the Sexton offense. Portland 14, Sexton 6. 7:28 still to go in this first quarter. The Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty spends a lot of time working in different communities, but the message is always the same. The housing market is hot, it's complicated, and it's complex. So what can you do? Work with a real estate professional who is patient, understanding, and dedicated to working with you, not through you. That real estate agent is Mid-Michigan's own Robert Dowding at Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying, selling, or unsure of what to do next, the Robert Dowding Group will take the time to help you achieve your next step. Find them on Facebook at the Robert Dowding Group, or call them at 517-853-6390. That's 517-853-6390. Ball in the air off the kickoff. Fielded by Rowe at the 10-yard line. Finds the seam over the 30. He's still going and wrestled down at about the 35-yard line, 40-yard line, excuse me. Good return from Rowe. And the Raiders will start this drive with good field position.
Tackle made by Jalen Maxwell.
So we'll see what adjustments Willie Dillard, Sexton's first-year head coach, has made. Try to slow down this Portland rushing attack that gave them so much trouble on those first two possessions. Same formation for Portland. Looks like they got Trevor Smith lined up as that left tight end. Handoff up the middle. Dickerson, he's got space over midfield. Gonna get hit hard in the secondary. Bounces off the tackle down to the 35-yard line.
Dickerson, the ball carrier.
25-yard run for Caden Dickerson. Safety, I think it was Josiah Stewart actually, came down and lowered the shoulder to try to hit stick him to the ground.
Tackle made by 15, Jamel Brown.
Jamel Brown in there as well.
First down, Portland from the J-Dub 38-yard line.
38-yard line. We'll call it again a 27. Tight formation, handoff up the middle. Dickerson going to get met in the hole, pushing the pile to the 36-yard line, but only a gain of 2 that time. That is a win for the Sexton defense on that rep. As we approach the halfway point of what's been a very busy first quarter.
Zivotowski, the ball carrier, tackled by a host of J-Dubs.
Second down and 8.
Second down and 8.
The wide receivers are Max Sanborn and Brady Rowe. Snap, give, wrapping around is Trevor Smith, and he's going to fall forward for the first down at the 27-yard line. Gain of 9. It's 4 different runners that the Raiders have gotten involved so far.
Result of the play is a first down for Portland.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
First down, Portland from Sexton's 27-yard line.
8 in the box for Sexton. Josiah Stewart creeping up at safety as well. Snap, handoff. They're in the backfield, but getting away is Zivotowski. He's still going to pick up 7. Good penetration from the front 4 that time for Sexton, but they got around outside, and the play was going up the middle.
At the 20-yard line.
Zivotowski cuts it inside, finds the lane.
Second down and 3.
Makes a nice pickup on first down. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the first quarter, 14-6. Raiders lead the J-Dubs. Castle gives Dickerson left side, hauled down over the 15 to the 14-yard line. Gain of 6 on that run.
Tackle made by Josiah Stewart. Results in the first down for Portland.
That will move the
at the
chains.
13-yard line.
Dickerson, 7 carries, 88 yards in this first quarter. Portland trying to go up by 2 scores again in the red zone. First and 10 at the 13-yard line. The snap. Handoff. Zivotowski is swarmed and dropped for a loss. First negative play for the Raiders.
Brought down
That sets up second down and long.
Loss on the play.
Jacob's got to be pretty happy with that rep. Again, good penetration that time.
Second down and 11.
Forcing Castle into a tight space in which to hand that football off. That time, handoff up the middle. Dickerson
the ball
all the way to the 5-yard line. Gain of 10. It'll bring up 3rd and short.
Tripped up by 2, Josiah Stewart.
And that's where the multi-dimensionality of this Portland rushing attack can hurt you. A lot of fakes. A lot of misdirection.
3rd down and 2 from the 5-yard line.
Try to get that front 8 to spread out a little bit. Try to create gaps. That's the kind of gap that Dickerson exploits up the middle there. 3rd down and 2. Whistles and a timeout. J-Dubs want to talk about this.
Timeout, Sexton.
Big 3rd down coming up for Portland. Trying to add to their lead. They lead 14-6, 3:03 to go in the first quarter. You are watching the MHSAA Game of the Week on openendedmedia.com. I want to thank you all for joining us today. Open-Ended Media is Mid-Michigan's one-stop shop for all things media. If your team, event, or tournament is looking for broadcasting, Open-Ended Media is Lansing's broadcasting home. The official broadcast production partners of Michigan State Women's Hockey, Detroit Mechanics Ultimate Frisbee, and Red Cedar FC Major League Indoor Soccer. As well as, of course, the Lansing Area Game of the Week. For football and basketball, we will definitely be doing some Sexton basketball this winter. So here we go, third down for the Raiders. Ball on the 5-yard line. Line to gain is the 3.
5-yard line.
Castle the snap, the give around the right side. Dickerson stopped right at the line to gain. And I think he got it, and he did. They're going to move those chains. Gain of 3 on the run, and it's 1st and goal, Portland.
Smith, the ball carrier. Brought down by Janelle Brown. First and goal from the 3-yard line.
The snap. The give up the middle, right up to the goal line, and nosing the ball into the end zone. I believe that's Dickerson for the touchdown. Extra point upcoming for Portland, leading 20-6. Snap good, spot down, kick on the way. It is up, and that one
and the kick is good.
The uprights.
2:21 remaining in the first quarter. Portland 21.
Portland 21, Sexton 6. $2:21 to go here in the first quarter. You're watching Lansing Area MHSAA Game of the Week on Open Ended Media, presented at the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. A lot of other games, of course, that we are keeping our eyes on tonight. In the greater Lansing area, the big one, Mason at DeWitt. Always a big deal when those two teams are involved.
Williams to kick for Portland. Brown and Stewart deep to receive for J-Dubs.
Kick is away. Down the middle in play this time. Willie Brown has to run back to pick it up after it bounds away from him. He's up over the 15 down to the 17-yard line. Not
Willie
much
Brown
there
for
him. And the J-Dubs will start deep in their own territory. Probably the most stark difference between these two teams in this first quarter is time of possession. Sexton has snapped the ball twice. 18 snaps for Portland. All of them running plays.
From their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for Sexton.
4 receivers set for Mathis in the shotgun. He's got Purdue to his left. He's calling out Shador, I believe. And they got him to jump. I don't know if Shador is code for this next snap count is going to be a hard count. But that's what happened, and it's going to be 5 free yards for the J-Dubs. You don't usually hear the calls, the cadence up here, so it's a little remarkable when you do. You can't always tell what that cadence is, but now, are they moving this football? They seem to be. And they're going to say Sexton moved first. Never mind.
False start against Sexton.
Well, I imagine that Shador does not mean move before the snap.
After the penalty is now 1st down and 15.
What has happened in the opinion of the referees. So 1st and 15 now for the Sexton offense, who still have only snapped the ball twice. 4 receiver set. Mathis in the gun. Takes the snap. Rolls to his left, has lots of space to run if he wants. He's going to throw it deep, wants Willie Brown. It is knocked away at the 45-yard line, incomplete. Deacon Townsend in there on the defense, as well as Max Sanborn.
Broken by 3, Sanborn. Second down and 15.
Second down and 15 for the J-Dubs. 2:06 to go in the first. Zion Mathis had a lot of space to run that time, but he did have Brown open. If he puts that out there a little bit more, Brown probably has a big play. As it was, good job by Sanborn to track back from his corner position. Looked like they were in a cover 2 zone. But he stays with his man. Rolling left again is Mathis. Mathis throws over the middle. It's caught this time by Brown.
Mathis' pass is complete to 0
Gets his
Willie
hands up there
Brown.
and snags it away from his body. That's a gain of 7. They'll bring up second down and 3.
Tackle by 54, Gunnar Williams.
Or third and 3, excuse me, with 1:45 to go in the first and counting.
12 yards on the play. Third down and 3. Ball is spotted about the 27-yard line.
Third and 3 coming up, 4 receiver set. Mathis and Purdue in the backfield. Takes the snap, rush comes. Mathis under pressure, tries to dump it off, but there wasn't a window for him to get that ball into Purdue.
Mathis' pass incomplete.
And it's incomplete.
Intended for Purdue. Brings up 4th down and 3.
$1:16 to go, 4th and 3, and it looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field. Subbing on Omar Knowles. He'll go in at left guard. No, excuse me, they're in punt formation, my mistake. Punt is away. Decent spiraling punt picked up at the 39-yard line by Rowe. Rowe up over the 40 to the 42-yard line. Good punt coverage.
Rowe on the return for Portland.
And a flag comes in late.
Flag on the play. Tackle made by 21. Tyrese Chelsea McKinney.
Let's see what the flag is. Blindside block called.
Personal foul, blindside block against Portland.
Portland, and that's going to back them up 15. So the Portland Raiders, 77-yard touchdown drive, 30-yard touchdown drive, 60-yard touchdown drive, all on the ground. This will be their worst starting field position at their own 27-yard line.
After the penalty, ball is spotted at their own 27-yard line. First down, Portland.
Handoff up the middle.
Bounce to the ball carrier. Met by 8, Matt Brown, and 51, Xavier Lewis. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
Second down and 7, 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Up under center, the handoff, up the middle, lowering the shoulder over the
Dickerson, the ball carrier.
Is Caden Dickerson. That's going to be a gain of 5 on the play. Third down and 2 And we'll see if Portland decides to run another snap before the end of the first quarter. They don't have to, and I don't think that they will. Two teams are going to change sides. We will take a quick break and come right back. You are watching the MHSAA Game of the Week, brought to you by the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty on openendedmedia.com. Welcome back to Lansing. Portland offense will
second quarter, third down
continue
and one
from the 34-yard line, from the 36-yard line, excuse me, 3rd and 1. Upcoming, the give. Around the right side, pushing, he's close.
Myers, the ball carrier.
Brad Myers picked that up. They are going to move the chains.
Tackled by
the referee on the near side
Lewis.
Followed the wrong guy, because he was trying to spot the ball all the way up at like the 39-yard line.
Results in a first down for Portland.
This Portland misdirection running option offense.
First down from the 37-yard line.
Causing trouble even for the officials at times. 11:30 to go in the second. Again, that same tight formation. Ethan Castle up under center. The snap. Handoff to Dickerson, the fullback, up over the 45. He's going to get the first down, and more still going over midfield to the 46-yard line. 17 yards for Caden Dickerson. Dude just will not go down. Making things very difficult for everyone on that Sexton defense.
Results in a first down
He's a
for
big,
Portland.
strong runner. He's hard for any one guy, linebacker or safety, to bring down. J-Dubs have 8 in the box, and they're still struggling to stop this Portland rushing attack. If you want to count Josiah Stewart, they're playing 9 in the box as he creeps up about 8 yards from the line of scrimmage. On the misdirection, handoff over the right side. Gain of 6 for Myers once again. 4 carries, 39 yards for Brad Myers.
Tackled by Jamel Brown. 5 yards in the play. Second down and 5.
Second and 5, 10 to go and counting here in the second. Portland up 21-6 on the road. The snap, they're going to throw it this time. Castle, quick throw, right side, it's caught. First down, trying to shed the tackle is Rowe. He's up to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 11 and a first down.
Results in the first down for Portland.
Rowe, a pair of pick sixes a week ago for Portland. Primary special teams returner. Plays a huge part in all 3 phases for this team. Usually gets one offense to block on the outside. But that time, the Raiders see the 9th man in the box and they go, you know what? We can try to play with these one-on-one matchups on the outside. Castle up under center, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Dickerson, he's got lots of space. Dickerson is gone. 31 yards and a touchdown. And the Raiders just keep it going. 9:20 to go in the second. The Portland Raiders, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. Extra point upcoming. Brad Myers sneaks it
And the kick
inside
is
the
good.
left upright.
9:20 remaining in the first half.
Raiders
Portland
28,
28, Sexton 6.
J-Dub 6. You're watching the game of the week on openendedmedia.com. We've always said that sportsmanship is the golden rule in action, but why should it stop when the game is over? Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, not only between the lines, but outside the lines in our daily lives. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. We're 9 minutes and 20 seconds away from halftime. At halftime, we will have This Week in the MHSAA, as well as scores. Probably not scores. This is the early kickoff tonight, so we'll have stats for the first half, and we'll look ahead to the schedule for tonight. The NFL, of all things, in action on this Friday night with a game in Sao Paulo tonight. Kick is away, fielded by Josiah Stewart, and he is brought down a tough open field tackle. Carson Spensky
Tackle made by 7.
making a heck of a play at the 26-yard line, and that is where the J-Dubs will begin. Trailing 28-6. The offense has shown some stuff, namely a 65-yard
26-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for
deep
Sexton.
ball to Josiah Stewart, where he just beat the corner and took it to the house. But it has been fits and spurts all season so far for Sexton. This was the way it was against Everett last week as well. Just couldn't get anything going consistently. And now here they are down by 3 scores in the second quarter. It's hard to win a track meet with Portland. The Sexton offense is going to have to get something going. That snap is bobbled by Mathis. He's going to take off with it over the 30. He slides down at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
Mathis on the keeper.
Mathis did about everything he could
Met
do
by
with that.
44.
They're going to spot him up at the 30-yard line. Call it 2nd down and 6.
Four-yard gain. 2nd down and 6.
Mathis bobbling the snap, able to corral it and find a seam for 4 yards, making something out of nothing. Giving his offense a much more manageable 2nd down scenario. 8.5 to go in the second. 4 receiver set once again. Zakai Hurd, Jameel Brown on the near side. We haven't heard much from Zakai Hurd. They're sending the blitz. Mathis stepping up in the pocket. Throws one single coverage. Josiah Stewart. It is incomplete, and the flag will be out for pass interference.
Mathis pass
Up at the 48-yard line.
Incomplete. Flag on the
Max
play.
Sandemore has drawn the Josiah Stewart assignment today. And that time, Sanborn lost track of where he was and ran into Stewart as he was trying to make a play on the ball.
Pass interference against Portland.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
After the penalty, the ball is
1st and
fired
10 after the 15-yard penalty.
1st and 10 for Sexton.
Three receiver set man in motion is going to be Stewart. They're going to hand it off to Purdue right up the middle, and nothing there. Gets tripped up at the line.
Purdue the ball carrier.
Just Purdue had himself a pretty solid game last week against Everett. We're trying to get him more involved in the second quarter, or the second half, rather.
Tackle made by number 6, Trevor Smith. Short gain on the play. Second down and 9.
Good blocker, physical player. But the ground game functionally non-existent for the J-Dubs today. Only 4 yards on the ground, and they all came on that run by Zion Mathis. It doesn't help that this is about to be the 7th snap of the half for the J-Dubs. It has been boom or bust. A little too much bust. Screen, Willie Brown, left side. Brought down by the first man to hit him after a gain of 1.
Mathis pass complete to Willie Brown.
It makes sense that they would try to get the ball to Willie Brown in space. Good athlete.
No gain on the play.
But Portland very disciplined.
Third
Good
down and
tackling
9.
all evening so far. You would expect nothing less from a John Navarre team in his 25th year with the Raiders. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. Portland 28, Sexton 6. Raiders have a linebacker out in coverage and a 3-receiver set for the J-Dubs. Stepping up, Mathis throws deep down the middle. It is picked off by who else? Brady Rowe. 2 pick sixes a week ago. He's not going to take this one back, but he is going to turn the ball over for the Portland Raiders.
Number 12, Brady Rowe.
2 pick sixes last week. And the Portland Road crew having some fun with Zion Mathis, trying to make a play. Just throws it up deep.
From their own 38-yard line, and first down Portland.
And Brady Rowe just too dangerous of a center fielder. Handoff up the middle. Dickerson up to the 44-yard line, gain of 7.
Dickerson the ball carrier. Tackle made by Xavier Lewis.
177 rushing yards for Caden Dickerson in this first half. Had 132 a week ago when Portland knocked off Detroit Country Day. Second and third ball on the 45-yard line. Handoff on the misdirection. Trevor Smith, he's got space into Sexton territory over the 40. Flag coming in behind the play. It's going to be holding. It's going to bring it all back.
Tackle made on 58, James Brown. I want to make a flag on the play. Holding against Portland.
That'll back it up to the 40-yard line. So again, holding is a 10-yard penalty, but it's assessed from the spot of the foul.
After the penalty, the ball is spotted at the 40-yard line. Makes it second down and 8.
Because the holding occurred down the field, it'll make it second down and 8, effectively a 5-yard holding penalty.
Are you the one on the speaker?
Handoff around outside. Carson Spensky over midfield up to the 44-yard line. Spensky getting involved. 17-yard run, first down for the Raiders.
The zone plays a first down for Portland.
Clock moving. Well, it's supposed to be moving. Referee signaled for live clock. 5:01 to go in the second. Portland driving once again in Sexton territory at the 43-yard line. Castle takes the snap. The give. Once again, Spensky.
Spensky, the ball carrier.
Gets it up to the 38-yard line, pickup of 5. Spensky showing off a little bit of wiggle.
Brought down 15, Jamel Brown.
As we tick closer to halftime.
5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5.
Under 4.5 to play in the second quarter. 28-6 Portland. Kessel up under center. Handoff up the middle. Dickerson. 1 to beat. Inside the 10, down to the 7.
Dickerson, the ball carrier.
31 yards for Caden Dickerson. Over 200 yards in the half. Sexton has
results in a first down for the Raiders.
It's going to be 1st and goal on the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, Portland from the J-Dub 10-yard line.
4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first half. Whistles and a timeout called by Portland.
Timeout,
Their
Portland.
first.
Their first of the half.
Located in downtown Mason, Keen's Store Company is the store with just a little bit of everything. From fine clothing and quirky candies, Keen's is meant to feel comfortable, friendly, and down home. Open 7 days a week, Keen's is a perfect getaway when needing a little bit of me-time retail therapy. With great customer service and an unparalleled attention to detail, Keen's is where you need to be when you want to be you again. Keen's a longtime sponsor of high school football broadcasting in the Lansing area. I want to thank them for their partnership. Keen's one of those original 5 and dimes. It's been a staple in the Mason community for decades. I remember Christmas shopping there as a kid. My mom would take us there every year. It's a good store, and you should stop in and tell them that Open-Ended Media sent you. 28-6. It has been all Raiders all the time in this first half, with one blip of an exception. And they're trying to add to this advantage, knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the 10. Same formation we've seen all evening. Castle up under center. Give. Wrapping around the outside, and no one's going to touch Nolan Zivotowski on his way to the end zone. He's in for the second time. It is 34-6. This is not how Sexton imagined this game would go. Portland does come in as a heavy favorite. But this is the team that has beaten you in the league and in the playoffs twice, back-to-back years. Snap, good. Spot down. Kick is up. And the extra point is good.
And the kick is good.
From Chase Fullett.
4:05 remaining in the first half.
35-6.
Portland 35, Sexton 6.
And Sexton's quest for revenge looking bleaker by the moment, as they just do not have a response for this Portland offense. And the Portland student section in their road crew vests, having a good time, clearly. So let's see what Sexton can do with these last 4 minutes. Maybe get something back, get something going into the second half. The offense.
Williams the kick for the Raiders.
Did not come alive in the way that the J-Dubs were hoping. They were hoping for a bit of a bounce back from last week, but the inconsistencies continue.
Purdue and Stewart deep to receive for Sexton.
Ball on the tee. Kick is away from Gunnar Williams. High kick fielded at the 18-yard line. Jumping outside with it is Stewart. Stewart's got a bit of a lane up over the 35 to 36-yard line. So a good return at least for Sexton. They'll have decent field position. Their best field position of the day. Last time they started this close to the end zone, they scored in one play. But you're going to need more than just Josiah Stewart. If you want this offense to cook.
First down, Sexton from their own 37-yard line.
Start at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10, under 4 to play. Three receiver set for Mathis in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They're going to rush 6. Mathis has to roll to his left. Steps up. Going to get hit. Going to go down. Back at the 33-yard line. A loss of 3.
Ball down in the backfield for a loss on the play.
I believe that's Gunnar Williams who got in there on the sack. The kicker, defensive end. Portland brought the pressure. Just overwhelmed the J-Dubs offensive line. That's a way that you can deal with a spread offense. Offense that wants to run 3-4 receivers. Get those running backs out into passing patterns as well. You don't leave people in the block. You can just overwhelm them with numbers. That'll bring up 2nd down and 14 back at the 33-yard line. Like 2nd and 13 back at the 33-yard line. 3 receiver set. Man in motion. They're going to hand it to Stewart on the jet sweep, and they run short side. There's nowhere for him to go. He's tackled inbounds. Clock continues to move. Loss of 3 on the play.
Forced out of bounds on 52, Whites. Loss of 1 on the play.
They're going to spot him all the way up at the 33-yard line. So call it a loss of 1 on the play. Might be a generous spot there for Sexton. 2.5 to go. Trip set to the left for Mathis in the shotgun. Mel Brown, the lone receiver on the near side. 3 down for Portland. They rush 5. Thrown short. And getting back to the original line of scrimmage.
Mathis' pass is complete for 12.
Is Keith Morgan. So a gain of 4 on the play, but nothing more. And the Sexton offense looking at a 4th and 9. And no good decisions here for Sexton.
6 yards on the play.
It looks like the decision will be to pump the football away with under 2 minutes to go in the first.
Mitty to punt for J-Dubs.
Mitty into punt, Keith Morgan.
Roll back to receive for Portland.
Back deep to return. 90 seconds left in the half. Portland not calling timeout, not trying to save any clock for themselves. And instead, Sexton's going to wind this clock down as far as it will go.
Timeout.
And call their
Sexton.
second timeout
Their second
of the half. Portland 35, Sexton 6. You are watching the MHSAA Lansing area game of the week on OpenEndedMedia.com. Open-Ended Media is Mid-Michigan's broadcasting home, the official broadcast provider for Michigan State women's hockey, the Detroit Mechanics Ultimate Frisbee, and Red Cedar FC of Major League Indoor Soccer. If your team, event, tournament, or season needs a broadcasting team, by all means let us know. We do everything from these simple 1-camera setups to 3- and 4-camera broadcasts, complete with graphics packages, the whole 9 yards. So whatever it is that you're looking for, Open-Ended Media can provide it. Send us an email, broadcasting@openendedmedia.com. 1:18 to go. Punt formation on. Still Gene Mitty punting away to Brady Rowe. Ball's in the air. Rowe coming up to it. Fields at the 37. He's got a lane over the 45. Cuts it back. Going to be hauled down at the 47-yard line. So 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Rowe on the return for Portland. Tackle made by 15.
For the Raiders, if they want to try to add to this lead. 53 yards to the end zone. And they do have a pair of timeouts
And
as
Emmanuel
well.
Brown
So definitely an opportunity for Portland. They will be kicking off to start the
from
second
the
half.
47-yard line is first down Portland.
Bro, is that B still up here chasing?
Castle up under center. He's got Dickerson behind him in kind of that deep fullback position. He'll hand it to Dickerson, who sheds a tackle at the line, spins out of another. First down and more. Big hit down at the 40-yard line. Got
Dickerson, the
smacked
ball
around
carrier.
by Mac Brown. But a
Tackled
gain
by
of
Matt
13
Brown.
moves the chains and stops the clock temporarily. Now 55 seconds to go. Portland going to break their huddle. They're getting up to the line quickly. They're clearly trying to do something with this. They do have 2 timeouts. Castle takes the snap, the give around the outside. Myers doesn't get too much, down to the 36
Myers, the ball carrier.
and a timeout called by Portland. Their second timeout, 35 seconds to go.
Tripped up by
They have
Maxwell.
attempted one pass
Timeout Portland.
in this game that wasn't on a
10
2-point
seconds of the
conversion.
half.
Second down and 5 coming up for Portland. This is a Portland team with big dreams. They won the district last year. They think they can do even more this season. They brought back the key pieces of that rushing attack. It's been on display today just how potent this offense is. They've got Olivet, Ionia, and Lakewood over the next 3 weeks. Lansing Catholic, Eaton Rapids, and Charlotte to wrap up their CAAC White season. They'll finish the season against Whitehall. Undefeated in the regular season a year ago. Lost to Niles in the regional. After knocking off this Sexton team in districts and Hastings in the district final.
They said 38-6 on the clock. Hey, they said 38. 38.
Referees informing the box they want 38 seconds on the clock. So a few extra seconds for these Raiders here. Ball on the 35-yard line with 1 timeout. Trying to add to this
Second down and 5
35-6
from the
lead.
J-Dub 35-yard line.
Same formation. Castle up under center. The snap and a whistle and false start.
Flag on the play.
Aside from a pair of kickoffs out of bounds, that is the 4th penalty on the Raiders.
False start against Portland.
Going to back them up 5 yards. Clock was not moving, so no runoff.
After the penalty, the ball is spotted at the 40-yard line. Second down and 10.
Still lining up in that same flexbone formation with the deep fullback. Handoff to Dickerson. He's taken out at the 38.
Dickerson, the ball carrier.
And it looks like Portland's going to take
Brought
that
down
3rd timeout now.
And Emmanuel
Portland really
Brown.
dedicated to this ground game, and it's worked for him, obviously.
Timeout Portland.
Approaching,
Their last timeout of the
and I
half.
believe now surpassing 300 yards on the ground in this first half.
Hey, that beat it done.
One of the most impressive ground performances you're going to see anywhere in the state, honestly. This Portland team has been... Referee signaling up to the box. They want 32 seconds on the clock.
32 seconds.
So they've added a few more seconds for Portland. Facing 3rd and 7 at the 40-yard line. Remember, just a couple of minutes, we'll have This Week in the MHSAA, as well as stats on the first half and a look ahead to the rest of the action tonight. That'll be kicking off mostly at 7 o'clock. Who knows, maybe we'll talk a little bit of NFL with Kansas City and the LA Chargers doing battle later on tonight in Sao Paulo. On a Friday night in September. Football season is well and truly
3rd
back.
down and 7.
Up under center, Castle. Play action, rolling to his right. He's got an option to throw it. He's got a man. It's Dickerson out of bounds at the 25. Gain of
Campbell pass
15 and a
complete to
first down.
Dickerson.
The Raiders finally throw a second pass attempt. It is also
Results in
complete.
the first down.
They're going to say he stepped out at the 27, so a gain of 13 on the play. Castle now 2 for 2, 24 yards. 25 seconds left in the half.
Ball is spotted at the 27-yard line of
Continues to
Sexton.
play through the air here as they try to tack on some more points before halftime. Castle takes the snap. Give. Right side. Cutting it back inside the 20 and cut down at the 17-yard line. Carson Spence on the play. Portland going to get up to the line. They want to spike this ball as quickly as possible. 12 seconds. Or maybe they're going to run a play. We'll see. Castle takes the snap and he does spike it.
Castle spikes the ball.
8 seconds to go, so you kind of plan on one more play here if you're Portland. They've broken off plenty of long runs, but you got to imagine this is going to be through the air. And Sexton will probably be defending the goal line. You can already see the corners starting to drop back. Subbing in Jalen Maxwell for Jameel Brown for this defensive snap. Most likely the last play of the half. Same formation. Corners playing off for the J-Dubs. Well, they do still have 8 in the box. Castle, straight drop, throws, end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Zimitowski in the end zone again, this time through the air. And with 2 seconds left in the half, Portland tack on yet another. .362 yards of offense for Portland in the first half. 6 drives, 6 touchdowns. The extra point is good.
And the kick is good.
And the Portland Raiders continue to roll. Keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look them up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. YouTube, too, for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every single day. It has been a long, long half for the Sexton J-Dubs. For the Portland Raiders, they had a statement to make and they made it. They are still the class of the CAAC White. They are going to run the ball, and they are going to score. That is their mantra, that is their dictum. And this first half has been almost nothing but that from this Portland offense, with a very occasional pass play. 42-6. A walloping here in downtown Lansing. Short kick, going to be fielded and immediately downed with 1 second on the clock. Smart play from Elijah Robert Hicks to fall on that football, but the referee's going to actually run off that 1 second and say enough's enough.
Ball is still fielded.
We're going to halftime. It's time for This Week in the MHSAA.
It's the end of the first half.
So we're going to let that run for you, and we're going to give it a couple of minutes. We'll be back with some stats. You are watching the MHSAA Lansing Area Game of the Week live on openendedmedia.com.
Player is rocketing up the goal scored list. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. For the second year in a row, there was a record number of participants in high school sports. This, according to the National Federation of State High School Associations. The NFHS reported that during the 2024-25 school year, there were more than 8.2 million participants across the U.S. That's up nearly 200,000 from the previous school year, and is an all-time high for participation. The counting of participants for this survey means that, for example, a 3-sport athlete counts as 3. Michigan has nearly 300,000 participants, ranking 8th in the country. Texas and California remain numbers 1 and 2, with Ohio 3rd, Pennsylvania 4th, and Illinois 5th. Outdoor track and field, volleyball, and soccer are the top 3 sports for girls' participation and all saw increases from the previous year. The top 3 sports for boys remain 11-player football, outdoor track and field, and basketball. And there were more than 4 million participants in 11-player football last season. Girls wrestling saw a 15% jump and topped 74,000 participants nationwide, while boys wrestling topped 300,000 for the first time. Soccer and golf also saw significant increases on the boys' side. For more on the NFHS report and participation across the country, check out nfhs.org. And for participation numbers in Michigan, go to MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, and we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Frankenmuth soccer player Troy Trudell. He had 2 goals and 3 assists in a 6-0 win over defending Tri-Valley Red Conference champion Bay City John Glenn. Goodrich sophomore Jacob Daggett also made the list for his kicking ability. He drilled a 30-yard game-winning field goal in a 17-14 win over Frankenmuth. And to Negauni's Evan Delangelo, he had a 96-yard kickoff return in a 30-22 win over Marquette, giving the Diamond Jubilee Trophy back to the Miners.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skill certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
Field hockey is now a fully sponsored MHSAA sport, so let's start by getting up to speed on some basics. Field hockey is a fall sport. Games are administered by 2 officials. Each team plays with 11 players on the field, including the goalkeeper. The field is 100 yards by 60 yards, roughly the same size as a football field. The goals are 12 feet wide and 7 feet high, with the penalty stroke line being drawn 7 yards in front of the center of the goal. Players are not allowed to play the ball with the rounded side of the stick, nor are they allowed to charge, hit, shove, or trip an opposing player. Field hockey games are 60 minutes long, played in 4 15-minute quarters.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. Going into Tuesday's soccer match against Oak Rapids, Harbor Springs Jr. Henry Juneau needs just 2 goals to notch 100 career goals. Sitting at 98, he is already 46th all-time in the state of Michigan, and the 48 goals he tallied as a sophomore are the 41st most scored in a single season. With the rest of his junior year and entire senior season still to go, it's not out of the question that Juneau could threaten the all-time scoring mark of 201 goals, set by Aaron Chatfield of Burt Lake Northern Michigan Christian from 2009 to 2012. Harbor Springs has won a district title each of the past 2 seasons, and with Juneau's scoring and playmaking ability, the Rams are hoping to advance even farther in the postseason this year. Currently, they're ranked 14th in Division 4. For more on Juneau, check out Tom Spencer's article at MHSAA.com. While there, you can see the entire MHSAA soccer record book and complete NPR rankings. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Our thanks to John Ross for that. We are going to step away for a few minutes, and we will be back with some stats and a look ahead to the rest of tonight's action. You are watching the Lansing Area Game of the Week on OpenEndMedia.com. Welcome back to Lansing. 42-6 is the score as we get ready for this third quarter. between the J-Dubs and the Raiders. I'm Colton Wesley. You are watching the MHSAA Lansing Area Game of the Week on OpenEndedMedia.com, presented by the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you want your ad read on an open-ended media broadcast for this, for Michigan State women's hockey, for our basketball game of the week, for Red Cedar Major League Indoor Soccer games, let us know. Broadcasting at OpenEndedMedia.com. We are definitely taking sponsors, even for football games. So if you want to get in on the last 6 weeks of football and potentially playoffs, let us know. Broadcasting at OpenEndedMedia.com. Let's have a look at some of those first half numbers. The Portland Raiders offensively, nothing short of dominant. As we said, over 300 yards of offense in that first half, almost all of them on the ground. Caden Dickerson, 213 yards on 18 carries and a 13-yard catch to boot. Carson Spensky, 30 yards on 3 carries. Nolan Zivotowski, 39 yards on 7 carries. He's found the end zone multiple times as well. Brad Myers, 43 yards on 5 carries. 6 drives, 6 touchdowns for the Portland Raiders. For the J-Dubs, it's been a very different kind of day. One big play, 65-yard touchdown pass to Josiah Stewart that kept things close in the first quarter. It was 14-6, but that's been the entirety of the offense, quite frankly. Willie Brown had a 7-yard reception, but that is the other 5-yard or more play that this offense has mustered. An interception, a fumble. It has been a very difficult time for this J-Dubs offense. They have the tools, they have the athletes, they've got the guys to do something with this offense, but it has been slow goings in the first couple weeks of the season for Sexton. Let's have a look at what else is going to be going on tonight. We've got some more games in the offing for sure. Eaton Rapids will be at Charlotte. Mason at DeWitt. That one is undoubtedly the other game that people are paying very close attention to in the area. Hudsonville at East Lansing. Fenton is going to play host to Hazlitt. Grand Ledge hosts Battle Creek Lakeview. Williamston on the road at Hastings. Holt hosting Schwartz Creek. St. John's at Ionia. Lansing Catholic hosting Olivet. Eastern hosting Clio. Everett hosting Battle Creek Central. Waverly will host Constantine. Bath is going to Dansville. Fowler going to Langsburg. This is one of those weeks when you don't see a whole lot of in-league action. That's what makes this a game of the week type of game. CAAC White Clash. You don't see these all that often in week 2, as you can tell from that schedule. We're imagining a better game tonight, quite frankly. But here we are, going into the second half. We're already into a running clock situation with a 35-point margin heading into the third quarter. Elsewhere tonight, of course, the NFL. Sao Paulo, Kansas City, and the LA Chargers doing battle in an AFC West clash. That's going to be an exciting one. Najee Harris is healthy. Hollywood Brown is healthy, so both teams going to be at more or less full strength. Everyone wants to see what Omarion Hampton's got in his bag, the new rookie running back for LA. See what former Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh can do with that squad this season after a pretty successful campaign a year ago. Not a ton going on in the college football world tonight. No top 25 matchups, just James Madison, Louisville, which is an interesting one. James Madison, a lot of people's dark horse to make the college football playoff if everything falls right for them this year. Louisville, a favorite in that game. Northern Illinois taking on Big Ten Maryland. Northwestern hosting Western Illinois, and Boise State, after that fall from grace last week, taking on Eastern Washington to try to right the ship. But yeah, you don't see a whole lot of Friday nights where you got high school football, college football, and the NFL all going on simultaneously. The NFL able to skirt the Friday night blackout rules by going all the way to Brazil. So, yeah, so we're running counter-programming to the NFL tonight for maybe the first time. I think this actually is the first time I've ever run counter-programming to an NFL game. So, yeah, thanks for choosing to be here instead of watching the Friday Night Football pregame show I think the game's on YouTube, actually, today. I'm pretty sure it's a free broadcast on YouTube, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, let's get this third quarter underway, shall we? Portland's going to kick this one away to Sexton. They lead 42-6 again. We should be in a running clock situation. As this third quarter gets underway.
For Portland. Purdue and Willie Brown back to receive for J-Dubs.
Purdue and Brown, the deep men. Gunnar Williams will kick this one away. Had a sack in the first half, did Williams. Sends this one on its way. It'll be fielded by Purdue at the 18-yard line. Bobbles it for a second, collects it. Up over the 25, knocked to the ground, and big hit at the 27-yard line. This Gavin Werner who came in and popped Jasper Purdue at the 27-yard line. And the referees indicating that that clock will indeed be running. And they're going to put Abdul Carter Foreman out there.
Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
ACF got the start a week ago for Sexton. And it looks like Josiah Stewart is coming off. Looks like he might be favoring his left arm. Maybe he's just favoring his left hand or his left calf. I can't tell, but Josiah Stewart. Clearly, in some level of discomfort, he's not on the field with the offense here. They'll open a 5-receiver set for Abdul Carter Foreman. Takes the snap. Foreman steps up, deep ball right side. It is caught for a first down, and a lot more. Jamel Brown over the 40 to the 35-yard line. 38 yards. Their biggest play, aside from the touchdown, for this Sexton offense. Clock continues to move, under 11 to go. Yeah, Abdul Carter Foreman got the start last week. They pulled him for Zion Mathis late in the first half. Today, the roles reversing. Not sure if this is a 36-point game. We're going to give the number 2 guys some run situation. But in any case, first play from scrimmage is a 38-yard first down. Under pressure, Foreman going to get hit, going to get wrapped up and dropped to the ground. A second sack
brought down in the backfield for
Gunnar Williams. All the way back at the 43-yard line. Loss of 8 on the play. I can put it at the 47.
Second down and long
So
from the 38-yard line.
Quite a ways to go. 17 to get the first down. Foreman under pressure, going to get hit, going to go down again. Portland rushing 4. They get there quickly. Sawyer Goodman. And Sexton's already lost a lot of what they had gotten on that first big play. A loss of 4 on that play. Third down and 21 after back-to-back sacks. Clock moving, 9.5 to go.
Third down and 21.
Ball on the 46-yard line. Line to gain is the 25. So a fun season ahead for us, and we hope you'll join us for more of it. But be sure to let us know where you want us to be broadcasting games, broadcasting at openendedmedia.com. And they're just going to let this clock run. I don't even know if they have to snap the football. I don't think they do, so handshakes all around, and that's going to do it for this one. Portland has staked their claim to the CAAC White once again. They look incredible in a 49-12 triumph over the Sexton J-Dubs. For the J-Dubs, a lot of work still to do. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make as they move through a difficult first half of their season schedule. But that's it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, your final score, Portland 49, Sexton 12. For all of us at Open Ended Media, for my producer, Caleb Lewis on the ones and twos, I'm Colton Wesley. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Check us out online, openendedmedia.com. You have been watching the MHSAA Lansing Area Game of the Week on Open Ended Media.